Guys, Bitcoin is getting squeezed in this ascending triangle formation, and most likely, I'm actually quite sure, we are going to see a breakout today. And guys, that breakout of course will be more likely to be to the upside due to multiple reasons. We got negative funding over on WhalePortal, which is actually slightly negative, but there is one warning signal I want you guys to be aware of. Actually, two charts that we have to be aware of in order to see a potential crash or dump in Bitcoin, because this chart is actually lining up for a Bitcoin dump, and I'm going to explain you exactly why after we've gone through the pattern right here in the Bitcoin price. Okay guys, let's dive straight into it. Before we are zooming in, of course, it's very much appreciated if you can all drop a like down below this video. And of course, if you drop a comment, you can still be able to win that giveaway of that cryptocurrency trading course. Now, if we look at Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame, we do have a rising wedge formation right here. We broke the support of the rising wedge, but we didn't broke this 38.20% Fibonacci level. So that level holded, and now Bitcoin is consolidating outside of this wedge, and we are seeing actually a ascending triangle with a flat resistance, as you can see right here, and a uptrending support. Most of the time, guys, these patterns are breaking out to the upside. These are actually bullish patterns. Even though a rising wedge formation, generally known as a bearish pattern, can still break out to the upside because of the bullish momentum behind Bitcoin. So this is the structure, right? If we do look at the 4 hour time frame, we bring out the momentum indicators. We do see some form of bearish divergences right here. Momentum indicators coming down, but yeah, like I said in previous videos as well, we could see a push still to the upside. One chart that is looking bearish though is this one, and this is the stablecoin dominance chart. And if you can see what happens here, guys, is we have a support where we actually touched, and while touching that support, we are seeing the momentum indicator trending up. So this momentum indicator will be the key indicator right here, because if we are holding this uptrend in the momentum indicator and we can bounce off from it right here, from the support on the 4 hour relative strength index, then it increases the likelihood of a breakout right here. And if we are breaking out right here to the upside, guys, that equals a Bitcoin dump. And today is going to be such an important day, because later today at 7 o'clock Dutch time, we do have an announcement from the Federal Reserve. We got a FOMC meeting today, and normally, as you guys know, when we are seeing these meetings and we are getting these announcements, it comes along with a lot of volatility, which really looks like Bitcoin is needing some volatility as we are getting squeezed into this pattern. And yeah, most likely we'll see a breakout. Okay, this chart I want to share with you too, guys, is showing us that on a macro scale, if we zoom out, we haven't really touched yet resistance. That is another reason why I think we still can get one large push to the upside to $32,000 US, something like that, to touch that resistance of this declining channel. But it doesn't necessarily have to happen, right? If this bullish divergence is going to play out right here in the stablecoin dominance, yes, then definitely Bitcoin is going to dump. And that brings me to the next chart, basically, and that is the S&P 500. And if we look at the S&P 500, guys, we trade back above the 200-day moving average, which is really cool. And normally that should be a sign of strength, and that can be a sign of strength. But generally, when we look at the S&P 500, once it broke below the 200-day, it will not reclaim that level that quickly. That would be like this if this is a reclaim and the S&P 500 continues in a uptrend. It would be an exception. Let's call it like that, an exception. But we do see a nice break back into this former support, afterwards acting as resistance on the relative strength index. We do see a nice curvature on the on Orion's belt right here, but we do touch the resistance right now of this rising channel we had before. So now the price has to make it happen too. Can we break back into this channel? Okay, chances increase that this was a reclaim and things are looking quite good. if we are getting rejected today with this FOMC meeting and stuff, and we are coming back down below the 200-day moving average, that can cause quite some panic in the markets. Doesn't necessarily need to spread to Bitcoin as well. Let me make that clear. But the chances are high. If we get panic in the S&P 500, I would say chances are high we are seeing panic spread in Bitcoin as well. Now, let's go to WhalePortal, guys. One trend that we are seeing is Bitcoin are being sent to exchanges, right? Normally that is a sign of distribution, but that doesn't mean that Bitcoin has to dump directly. It just means that we are getting closer and closer to a top because distribution is going on. Yeah, generally that is leading us to a top. The funding rates right now hovering around 0 is still, predicted funding rate is still negative, which actually is bullish because the more negative the funding rates, the more liquidity there actually is for a short squeeze to the upside. Premium index is negative. That is also quite okay. The take by sell ratio is a little bit neutral right now. So I guess a lot of people waiting on the sidelines, waiting for what is going to happen with the FOMC meeting. I think we should wait as well. We should wait for Bitcoin to either come down, break the 38.20% without reclaim. That would be at 27,600 roughly. Or we break that horizontal resistance. That would be at 28,440. Do take in mind, guys, these levels are different on multiple charts. Right, because lately we are seeing a big divergence in the Bitcoin price on different charts, different exchanges, because of that stablecoin FUD that was going on. So yeah, so do take that in mind. Always draw your own sketch over the chart, your own structure. But this is basically what I'm looking at. And if we have a look at the targets from a triangle formation, we can just take the width of the triangle. We put that at the point of breakout right here. That would set the target to the upside at 29,750, close to 30,000 US dollars, and the target to the downside would be 26,700. I do think, guys, if we do really get a decisive breakdown, we might get a further correction in the Bitcoin price. But as I also stated before, I still expect that direction to go up. Then quickly go to this chart, guys. This is, I think it's just different to share this with you. This is the Bitcoin dominance forming a huge W formation. If we break out, you don't want to be positioned in altcoins. And a breakout out of this formation can equal two scenarios. One is a massive Bitcoin rally. Second is a massive Bitcoin dump. We don't go up right here and Bitcoin moving sideways or staying like neutral. No, it goes up. And we do have a massive dump or a massive pump. Which one of that is going to be? That is just speculation for now, but it is a certainty that once this is going up, that goes with a explosive move. So guys, this is basically the charts that I'm watching. We have the short-term structure in Bitcoin, we have the macro structure in Bitcoin, we have the derivatives exchange data, we have the stablecoin dominance, which is showing some clear signals. We got the S&P 500 to watch. So yeah. Today is going to be an important day, guys, for Bitcoin, and we are going to see most likely a lot of volatility. So take that into consideration. Then, guys, quick announcement for every single one of you. If you want to join WhaleAlerts, which is a extra channel, Telegram channel, service from whaleportal.com, where we share like automated signals, but I also share like extra content over there. You can do so by joining Bybit with the affiliate link down below. And next to joining WhaleAlerts, you can also get a deposit bonus up to 30,000 US dollars when joining Bybit. If you want to join whaleportal.com, or actually WhaleAlerts, you go to whaleportal.com, you click right here on WhaleAlerts, and here you can submit your Bybit user ID, your email address, and your Telegram handle. And once I received it, and we can confirm it from our side that you really signed up on Bybit with our affiliate link and deposited a minimum amount of 100 US dollars, then we will put you into that Telegram channel. I'm also soon, very soon, I'm going to make a video, guys, with a lot of mistakes that I made in trading and a certain checklist that I'm using myself when opening any trade. I'm going to publish that over on WhaleAlerts. that is a super valuable video, because it is like 6 years of knowledge put into one checklist, and it will really help you to not FOMO into every single situation. It will just help you to stay grounded and to observe the charts objectively. So you can just look at the charts, you can say like, okay, point 1, is that true? Point 2, is that true? Point 3, is that true? Point 4, is that true? And once you go through the checklist, you can actually say to yourself like, okay, now it's worth to jump in, now it's worth to take a trade, or hey, I'm not going to make a trade right now. I'm acting emotional, and that's why I right now don't take a trade. Because you don't have to be every time in the trade. Sometimes you can make like 5 trades a year, and you can make a ton load of money. And some people, they open 100 trades a year and they lose most of them. Right, so it is all about how you play that game. What knowledge do you got? What is your discipline? Which checklist do you have? So this is very important. I'm going to make that video very, very soon, and I will post that video over on WhaleAlerts. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If so, make sure to smash up that like button. Very much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. And I love you all very much. I wish you all a great day, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.